it just gets
You
worse.
shouldn't
Let's
have
do
asked
this
him the
Roe v. Wade.
question.
This was the thing that
Why
really
did you
bothered
ask
me.
him the
So I'm like,
question?
I'm watching the Nick game in the background, also trying to watch this. I watched a lot of it this morning as well. And this still sticks out to me as the thing that's the most infuriating here, because we're getting into policy implications. And this is Trump speaking about abortion, where he lies specifically about the Democratic position with zero pushback from Caitlin Collins.
All
just
right.
none.
How does he lie? I'll be interested.
The way I look, I think it's very important to say this. I consider the other side to be radical, because the other side, under Roe v. Wade and other things, the other side, they're radical because they will.
Yes, they are.
Remember the debate with Hillary Clinton? They said, rip the baby out of the womb at the end of the 9th month. They will kill the baby in the 9th month. If you look at that crazy governor of Virginia, from the former governor, where he said, no, the baby will be born, and then we'll decide essentially whether or not to execute the baby.
But Mr. President, can we talk about what you would do if
these are the radical people. It's not the pro-life people that are radical.
But if you are reelected and you're back in the Oval Office and you get legislation to your desk, would you sign a federal abortion ban into law?
Trump is
what I would do
pro-choice.
is negotiate so that people are happy. But the fact that I was able, I'm so proud of it. We put 3 great justices on the Supreme Court. We have almost 300 federal judges on the Supreme Court.
So just to be clear, Mr. President, you would sign a federal abortion ban into law.
I said this. I want to do what's right. And we're looking, and we want to do what's right for everybody.
But what's right?
But now, for the first time, the people that are pro-life have negotiating capability, because you didn't have it before. They could kill the baby in the 9th month or after the baby was born. Now they won't be able to do that.
But I think this is a really important question for you to answer, because this is something every Republican, including those who are running against you for the nomination, are being asked about, is would you sign a federal abortion ban into law?
And many of them are going to give you the same answer as I am. First of all, I am honored to have done what I did. And a lot of people said in 150 years, he's now the most consequential president because he saved so many lives. And I'm honored to have done it.
Applause. All right. So that's literally the exact issue I had with the way that she conducted this. I mean, it's not an accident that she was chosen for this. But at the same time, they're trying to put women in these positions to pin him down on things like, rape lawsuits and abortion bans. I don't really care what his policy platform position is on abortion, because it's just going to be what he decides at the moment and what's the most extreme thing that he can get away with while appealing to his right-wing base and getting it through Congress, if he were to be president, God forbid, getting it through the Senate and the House in terms of an abortion ban. There's no question that given the constituencies that are behind Trump, that they would attempt a federal abortion ban when he was in office, because the guy has no principles. It's not about...
And Trump has just said he wouldn't do it. Trump has come out and told the Republicans they need to drop the abortion ban stuff. Trump has been very clear that he would negotiate like a first trimester sort of compromise on abortion, which is the only sensible thing to do. Like, I'm shocked that Trump is pushing this with the Republicans, but he's at least been honest with them, and he's told them that they need to stop with the abortion ban stuff. Trump has basically said that he's using the repeal of Roe v. Wade as leverage in order to get the Democrats to come to the table and negotiate some sort of compromise where you get like a first trimester, like with exceptions for rape, incest, life of the mother, sort of like federal abortion bill. And then I'm sure they'll probably have some carve out for the states or whatever, but that's a reasonable thing. That is a reasonable thing. Right now, both sides are on the extreme end of crazy goddamn town. The left is crazy because they want abortion up until birth. And yes, they do, because I know that, because I went to the Socialist Reproductive Justice Conference a month ago. I know exactly what they're saying. And then the right's like, no abortion for any reason ever. Well, that's not good either. So there has to be a compromise. Trump is absolutely right about that. And what Trump is saying is that, he's pro-choice. He's just not pro-insanity, which I think is a really respectable position. I am pro-choice. I am not pro-insanity. I am not pro-abortion doula or bathroom abortion or shouting our abortion or abortion pill or like self-managed abortion tour like I had to go on. I mean, I guess I didn't have to go on it, but that I did go on at the Socialist Conference. Because the reproductive justice movement is crazy. They're batshit insane. It is a death cult. For those who don't know, and I documented this on my Substack, carlin.substack.com. I've documented it on this YouTube channel. About a month ago, I went and spent the full day at a socialist reproductive justice conference, complete with self-managed abortion tour, in which they encouraged me to get an abortion doula that would sit by the toilet and hold my hand as I have my self-managed abortion and bleed the child into the toilet. And then once I'm done with the self-managed bathroom abortion, I go and worship myself at the abortion shrine. I have pictures of all of this. There was a literal effing abortion shrine in which you worship yourself after you've had your self-managed abortion with your abortion doula in your own apartment, and then you go and worship yourself at this abortion shrine with crystals and candles, and there was even a statue of a fertility goddess. I have all of this. I have photos of all of it. So don't tell me the left hasn't gone off their rocker, because they have. That is a death cult. I am pro-choice. I am not pro-insanity. That is a death cult. You are literally worshiping abortion. That is sick. That is twisted. Now, on the other side, we have pro-lifers, and I don't like them either. I think pro-lifers in many respects are just as bad as the socialist reproductive justice warriors on the other side. They're two sides of the same coin. But if I have to choose between life and worshiping myself on a self-managed abortion shrine, you guys are putting me through to a rock and a hard place, Emma. I don't know what to do with that. So Trump is right. The only reasonable solution is a compromise that you can allow for a first trimester abortion, which should be reasonable enough and will accommodate the vast majority of people. Carve out some exceptions for rape, incest, life, and the mother, fine. But can we please just move back into the realm of sanity? On both sides? Am I asking too much? I don't think I am.